Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my lecturers, Faiz and my fellow friends. Today I will talk about an issue about organizations are more effective when they operate without subculture and counterculture. First, I will talk about organizational culture. So, what is organizational culture? It is a basic pattern of shared values and assumption governing of the way employees within an organization think about and act on problems and opportunities. These shared values have a strong influence on the people in the organization and dictate how they dress, act, and perform their jobs. So, having great company culture is no longer just an option. Today's workers consider it as much as they consider salary and benefits. In fact, fantastic company culture is almost expected along with other traditional benefits. For example, Facebook. So I assume everyone has Facebook nowadays. So what is Facebook company? First, Facebook is a company that has exploded in growth as well as being synonyms with unique company culture. Facebook offers, as do many similar companies, lots of food, stock option, open office space, on-site laundries, a focus on teamwork and open communication, a competitive atmosphere that fosters personal growth and learning and great benefits. Facebook has the same struggles as similar companies as a highly competitive industry leads to a sometimes stressful and competitive workplace. Additionally, a free and organic organizational structure that works for the smaller organization is less successful for the larger one. To meet this challenge, Facebook has created conference room, has separate buildings, lot of outdoor roaming space for breaks, and has management, even CEO Mark Zuckerberg working in the open space alongside the other employees. It is an attempt at a flat organizational culture using the building and space itself to promote a sense of equality among the competition. That's all.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I, Muhammad Anuddin bin Amir Hamzah, will proceed about the organization are more effective when they are operated with a subculture and countercultures. This statement is generally false. A subculture is a group of people within a culture that differentiates itself from the large culture to which it belongs. Counterculture is a way of life and set of attitude opposed to or at the variance with the prevalent social norm. Subculture and counterculture are consciously create conflicts and dissension among employees, but they also serve two important functions. First, they maintain the organization method of performance and ethical behavior. Employees who hold counterculture value are an important source of surveillance and critique over the dominant order. They encourage constructive controversy and more creative thinking about how the organization should interact with its environment. Subculture prevents employee from blindly following one set of value and thereby help the organization to help to abide by society ethical value. Second, corporate subcultures are the proving ground for the emerging value that keep the firm alive with the need of the customer, supplier, society, and other stakeholders. Company eventually need to replace their dominant value with one that are more appropriate for the changing environment. If subcultures are suppressed and the organization may take longer to discover and adopt value aligned with the emerging environment. Last but not least, strong culture firms that allow subculture to emerge will be more innovative than strong culture firms that prevent subculture from emerging. Subcultures can serve as containers of the creativity in which ideas can formulate relatively independently of the constraint or influence of the strong culture. Subculture may provide a place for creative to grow as well as way to coordinate the member of the dominant culture to implement the idea. Subculture provide additional advantages to managing innovation because while they are separate enough to allow creativity to flourish.
Every organization has a dominant culture, which is unique to that organization and provide its members with boundaries and guidelines that shape their behavior. Most large organizations also have numerous subcultures, which consist of the core values of the dominant culture and additional values unique to the subculture. There are four conditions or events that potentially weaken an organizational dominant culture. First, organizational culture is weakened whenever top management act inconsistently. This occurs when senior managers lack transformational leadership skill, they do not expose a single vision and do not walk the talk, or there is high turnover of senior management. Under this condition, employees receive mixed signals about the values and belief that they should hold. Second, rapid expansion and high turnover of the organization workforce weaken organizational culture because new employees take time to learn and internalize the culture values. Long-term employees possess the richest information about the organizational culture and are critical teachers of the culture to newcomers. When long-time employees leave, some of the culture foundation leave and fewer people are left to communicate the culture to new staff members.
Next is the strength of organizational culture. Strength of organizational culture depends on social interaction. So, any policies or practice that discourage social interaction among employees would undermine cultural strength. This point emphasizes the importance of communication as the lifeblood of organizational culture. It is transmitted informally from long-time employees to newcomers and must be constantly reinforced. This calls for frequent interaction among employees. The last condition or an event that potentially weaken an organizational dominant culture is when it does not carefully select and socialize the new employees. Hiring people whose own beliefs and values are different from the corporate culture will likely lead to counter-cultural groups that overshadow the dominant values. Alternatively, these new employees may experience role conflict and leave the company more quickly. This will also hamper the company's ability to strengthen its culture. The lack of socialization of newcomers would lengthen the time required for them to understand and accept the dominant values. As for the conclusion, is an organizational culture may affect a company profitability and it acts as a subtle control mechanism on employee behavior. Subcultures and countercultures create both productive and counterproductive conflict in an organization. Cultures originate in the historical foundation of company, the business the company is in, and the company's national and regional origins. Some companies have built their reputation in part around their organizational cultures.